Well guys, it's Sunday and we're here for the garden update. Only at 6:40 in the evening, and I just got out of the shower. I was mowing and weed eating, and this was my only window to come and harvest. I'm going to insert a picture of what I harvested yesterday morning. But right now I'm getting the few green beans that's left, and we've just been eating them fresh. But Buddy's holding the phone while I do this because, yes, I left my tripod in the building, so I don't have it out here with me. So I'm going to take over in just a second, and we're going to do a walkthrough if my feet will hold up. Because, y'all, I'm not going to lie, I am extremely exhausted. But the yard looks good. I felt like I was bush hogging, no lie. But let me get these done and we're going to do a walk around. Okay, I got the garden picked. So I showed y'all yesterday's harvest. Now I'm going to insert today's harvest, and it's like 7 o'clock, 7:10, something like that. So y'all probably won't see this till Monday morning, although I'm going to post it tonight. But I had to ride Mr. Buddy back to the house. He lasted about 25 minutes. You know, he just kind of did his little walk, not a whole lot. So I just brought him back, and now we're going to do the jungle walkthrough. I don't even want to call it a garden, guys, because it's a jungle. But I'll say this before we get out and walk the garden. 3 weeks. This is what happens when you don't have maintenance for 3 weeks. And then by the time things overgrow, you're just surviving at this point. You'll see what I mean. But my garden this year, it's producing, but it's in a pitiful state. I'm not gonna lie. So without further ado, let's go walk the garden. Let me get off this golf cart. Yeah, the zinnias, the dahlias, a lot of them broke over. As you can see the pile there that I had to just cut them. The hanging baskets with the geranium, this was Alyssum, which it doesn't survive in our kind of heat. But the geranium is okay, some yellowing. And mind you, we've had 7 inches of rain, but these are raised beds, so I've got to do some watering. But let's start here. And I do have a little bug damage. I haven't treated, guys, because to be honest, I'm just trying to keep my neck above water right now. But these are the red rippers. I've not seen any blooms. It's just a hot mess. Now you saw me over here. No, you saw me on the other side picking some beans, and I actually missed one, guys. So let me go ahead and grab it. There we go. And I'm about ready to pull out the contenders and the jade, which these 2 plants yielded quite a bit. We've probably had, I don't know, 6 meals off of them. So not too bad. Tomorrow morning, well, tomorrow midday when I get in from PT with him, I'm going to have to come in and dehead the geraniums. But as long as you dehead them, they'll come right on back. The lantana, I've got to water it. Everything's droopy, but I'll give it a good water in the morning. I don't like to water late in the evening. This is the top pick, pink eyes. I do have some bug damage here, but I'm starting to see some blooms because heat's really taken a, oh my goodness, look at this. I've got a cayenne pepper here. Oh my, I didn't even know that. I mean, I don't think I'm even going to get a mess. Maybe, maybe not. Okay, this is what I mean by it's laying over, guys. Okay, I mean, it's full of blooms. I'm getting a lot of tomatoes, but this is what I'm talking about. It's done got so far out of hand that I can't do anything with it except just try to hold it up the best I can. Okay, you can see the peppers are taking a hard hit. This is not a year for peppers for Lippy. These are some banana peppers. I get a couple of them off, but the plants themselves are pathetic, and I'm not putting a lot of energy into it. I'm just really not. Like here's a banana. Tomorrow, the next day, I can pick it. But this is what's showing off. I am harvesting a lot of cucumbers. I'm putting them in ice water. I think I've got enough gherkins, because remember, that's what the grandkids asked for, and they're on these beds. I think I can get 2 jars of gherkins, and actually I missed one, guys, look. So I'm gonna have to get it cut. See? I'm gonna have to get it cut. But as far as the slicers, they're finally coming on. And I may have enough, well, we've been eating them, but I might be able to get 2 jars of the slicers and make the kids some bread and butter. Now, I still have pickles from last year, so, you know, it's not like I'm out. The oregano has gone to seed, so I'm gonna harvest it and then go ahead and cut it, you know, go ahead and cut it down and harvest what I can, and it'll come back. The lemon balm, I've got to tend to it. Mo will be happy. Hopefully Tuesday will be the day to tend to this. Now remember the okra I started from seed, and I said I'll go ahead and transplant, and things happen and we didn't get to? Well, I'm actually harvesting okra every day, guys. Every day, because you don't want your okra to get big. I mean, the okra itself, because then it gets too woody, too hard. But look at this okra. Oh, and I missed one, guys. Holy cow. Hold on, I got to get that thing. Look at that. Can't believe I missed it a while ago. Now, I want to introduce y'all to Miss Lucy. Mr. Walter made this for me. Is she not adorable? And it was made from horseshoes. And I named her Lucy. And she sits out in the garden. Buddy says her name should be Ethel to go along with me, Lucy. But because he said that, I'm going to reverse it. Y'all say hello to Lucy. And guys, I will grow okra in buckets from now on. So easy to harvest. They are doing amazing. I've got 2 to a bucket, so they're not overcrowding. And let me tell you what. It's some beautiful okra. I'm just gonna scan. The tomatoes are loaded, guys, as you can see. I'm saving the jungle for last, but you can kind of get an idea how bad the jungle is. Can y'all see? Those are San Marzanos. So I'm just waiting for things to turn, and we'll be harvesting more tomatoes. These San Marzanos are wanting to turn. I mean, they're loaded. Like I said, it was a blessing that everything was delayed. But here's the tomatillas. Now, I want to show y'all, with all the rain that we've had, I've got to water tomorrow. Look how droopy everything is. So just remember, when you are growing in raised beds or tubs, they do require watering. Almost heavy watering, but you see the heat here, and our temperatures to me are not that hot, but to look at it, you would think we were in 150 degrees. But it's loaded, so I'll give it a good water tomorrow. We hope next year I can go ahead and we can invest maybe into a watering system. That's what we want to do. But remember, we do things here at the home place. We save up for it and we plan it, and that's just what works for us. But I can't go any further. Well, let me go this way. Y'all remember this tomato that fell over? It's full of tomatoes. So guys, I'm leaving it down here. Look, I am leaving it, and then once I get the tomatoes off of it, I'll just cut that off. But you think this is bad? No, you've not seen the jungle. Now, I will probably be taking this squash out. It's done. It's spent. Look at this up in here. Now, all of this in these beds, let me get you over here. This is all the cantaloupe and watermelon that has cascaded over the side, and I'll show you. It's a hot mess. Here's the tomatoes, loaded in tomatoes. But I want y'all to look at all of this. I mean, there's not much I can do, guys. See this? But it's done broke the stick over. Okay, this is an African marigold. It has grown outside the pot. The San Marzanos are everywhere. Can y'all see up in here? Look at that. I mean, it's growing outside. But look, guys, it's growing through the shade cloth, these plants. And this is one of the tunnels. It's all I can do to get in here. It's all I can do. So, yeah, I won't be doing this next year because I can't get to anything. Now, the squash, I've just got to take those out. But look at this. But wait till you see the other one. Of course, Lantanas is loving the heat. Look at them. But can you see up in here? And we've got some good-sized tomatoes. Really good-sized tomatoes. Look at this one, guys. I think my camera's kind of fogging up. I'm not sure why. Okay, this is on the front wall. This is where I have some jalapenos. I'm getting a lot of them daily, and they just keep producing, but they love the heat, guys. See up in here? But we're back to the entrance. Now we'll drive around and look at the berries. All right, let's go around. All the way around. Okay. Yeah, guys, it's this has not been the year for gardening for Bud and I. But I'm doing the best that I can. Oop, I gotta turn around, hang on. And here is the berries. And I see a lot of them loaded up again, blackberries. And I will get them early morning. I like to pick the blackberries early morning, but they are loaded. I don't know if the camera is picking up on it, but they are loaded. But I don't like to pick berries in the evening. There's no rhyme or reason, but I don't see that well when it gets, you know, close to dark. I don't see that well. So, but there's the berries. Then of course, if I scan, there's all the strawberries. They're just about spent. I see a couple of them there that I can get from Mr. Buddy. And then we come to Mr. Buddy's potato project. Yeah. Not so well, guys. But the blueberry bushes that we didn't get planted is doing good. Doing really good. And here is his table with all of his fun stuff. We're looking at all of Mr. Buddy's starts and cuttings, and I'm keeping them watered and keeping them alive. So I know it wasn't much of a garden update, but what's there to update? It's a jungle. But guys, I wish I could have done more, but some of you wanted to see how the garden was doing. And as you can see from the two inserted pictures, they're doing good. And I found an extra green bean and an extra okra. So now I'm gonna go in, get everything put up. I've been washing the cucumbers and putting them in an ice bath. And this week sometime, I'm gonna try to get them processed in between the PTs and doctor visits and all of that. But I'm really tired. I worked in the yard about 7 hours today. I weed eated 2.2 acres. I didn't do the whole 2.5. I said 2.2. And I mowed. And then I took the blower, blowed everything. Yesterday, I actually cleaned the entire chicken coop out inside and outside because with all the rain, it got a little mushy, and you know how I am. So I got all of that done and laid new pine chips out. Girls are happy. I put the fan in the coop for them. So everything is done with them, and that was yesterday, and then today was the yard. So now it's time for me to go in, get the vegetables put up for the night, and I think I'm going to jump through the shower again because I'm sweating again. And we may not see y'all tomorrow, hopefully Tuesday, but definitely Wednesday. We're going live, 6 p.m. Central. We're going to can pineapple. If you don't want to can, that's great. Just join in on the fellowship. And yes, I have learned, do not disturb. So please join us Wednesday at 6 p.m. and we're going to can pineapple. And I gave the recipe on the community post Friday or Saturday, one of those 2 days. Maybe it was yesterday. Guys, I don't remember. But if you look at the community post, you'll see the recipe if you want to join in. But as always, stay safe, stay well, and God bless. And I'll see you soon.